Could you all please remove your hats and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Would Daniel Jackson and Heidi Adams please stand and come to the stage? Accepting Richard Shaw Jackson's diploma and yearbook are his parents, Daniel Jackson and Heidi Adams.
Good evening, teachers, families, coaches, and fellow graduates. The last time I did a speech in public was in elementary school. I was about 4 feet tall, I was wearing a bow tie, an orange plaid shirt, and my pants came up under my armpits. And there was a kid in the front row laughing at me the entire time. It's gone by fast, hasn't it? Think about every great memory and experience you've had in the past 4 years. We've evolved so much as individuals. These last 4 years have culminated in this one moment. I feel, though, that this one moment will never define our high school experience. I try to look back at everything that has happened to me in these last 4 years of my life, and all I can think of is Alex Collins in short shorts. This last year of high school has taught me something that I think is a valuable lesson in life. In the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Ferris says, "Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." As each of us moves into another phase of our lives, I would offer this piece of advice: live in the moment. Be spontaneous, make mistakes, just not life-threatening ones, and don't worry about people will think about you. My best experiences in high school have been ones earned by taking risks and staying persistent and determined when I've fallen off the horse. If I may make a quick apology, I'm sorry, Mr. Nord, if I may have frightened you when I said the word horse. I know how scared you are of them. And if you ever fall, which all of us inevitably will, you must always persist, even if reaching your goal may take a lifetime. After all, we've come this far, and you're all still sitting here wearing these cult robes and cat toys on our heads. So of course, this means something special to all of us. Make tonight special and live in the moment. Here is something that will blow your mind. Right now, we are traveling into the future at the rate of 1 second. That sentence I just spoke is now in the past. You see, everything that we do is the past, the present, and the future. So don't concern yourself too much with the future or the past. If you live in the moment and make something of it, the future will unfold itself for you. Granted, I'm not saying that you should be completely reckless and completely lose sight of where you are going. I'm just saying that you shouldn't get caught up stressing over something that hasn't happened yet. The future is never a guarantee. Albert Einstein believed this as well. He said, a happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. You should cherish every moment in the same way as the one you are today. Always remember who you are, where you came from, and where you are going. After tonight, when you've graduated and you start on a new goal, a new future, strive to better yourself. In that process, learn something not just about yourself, but about other people as well. I found in my time at Erskine that I met some amazing people that I never got to know better. For those of you that I got to know, I thank you for every moment we shared and all of the great memories you've given me. For most, this last year in particular has really opened my eyes to the potential each one of us has. Even some of my closest friends surprised me this year. They branched out in ways I cannot fathom. I encourage all of you to use that momentum you have gained from Erskine to carry you into the future, into your future endeavors. All of these teachers, your family, your friends, your coaches have prepared you for this moment. Lastly, I want to thank several people who have impacted my life. I want to give thanks to my sister for saving me that time my underwear caught on fire. Without you, little Jared Juniors would never be created. Also, I want to give thanks to my mother for telling me that my underwear was in the dryer and that supper would be ready in 10 minutes. To my father for teaching me to be a man and letting me use a chainsaw. To my family and teachers for supporting me in this journey. And lastly, the most influential people in my life, the people that I've run with. Sam, Jason, and Jackson, you are some of the most influential people in my life. I can attribute a lot of my running successes to you. I want to especially thank Coach Hodgkins. If there's anyone in my life that deserves more praise, it is the man that made running my passion in my life. So, Erskine Academy's class of 2011, I wish you the best of luck in the future. Be adventurous, have fun, live in the moment. Make mistakes and learn to better yourself and others from them. Never lose sight of what you want. Never lose sight of who you are. Do great things with your lives, so the next time we meet, we'll have some good things to talk about. Thank you.
Good evening, friends, family, faculty, and of course, good evening to you, class of 2011. As I think about the past 4 years we've spent together at Erskine, I can't help but think about the future and where we are headed. I am reminded of a quote from one of my favorite mathematicians, Archimedes. "Give me a lever and a place to stand, and I will move the earth." Now, I realize that when Archimedes said it, he was simply trying to explain how useful the principle of levers is when moving heavy objects. But I'm choosing to look at it in a different way. We have spent the last 4 years here at Erskine building our foundation, our place to stand. We haven't been alone. We've had our wonderful teachers who are always there to answer a question or to lend a hand and to keep us on track. We've had parents who've given us help, support, and advice. And of course, we've had our fellow classmates and friends who have been there with us through everything. The difficult classes, the late night studying, the parties, the dances, sports, the school events. These are the people who will be in our memories whenever we think back to high school. So give me a lever and a place to stand, and I will move the earth. What does this mean to us? Erskine has become our place to stand. A solid beginning that we can all build on. We now have to go out and find our lever. It will probably be different for each of us. We need to find what we are passionate about, what we can use to make a difference and change the world around us. Whether it's music, science, dance, computers, healthcare, religion, or any number of things. These are the skills and ideas that we will use to move the earth. Some of you may go big, using your powerful lever to change things on a global scale. For others, your world is a lot closer to home. You will use your lever, your power, to change your college, your community, your workplace, or your family. I know that as we go out and start to change our own worlds, we will often think back to high school and what we have learned here. To all of you at Erskine Academy, faculty and staff, thank you for all that you have given us. To the class of 2011, remember, we have been given Erskine, our place to stand. Once we find our lever, I truly believe that we can move the earth. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow students, family, friends, and teachers. My name is Mallory Roush, and for those of you who know me, you know that I don't usually travel alone. Usually, I am accompanied by my best friend. That will change next year when I embark on my college journey alone, but for now, in our final moments as high schoolers, I won't break my high school habit. Please welcome Brittany Sherman. We know that our standing here together is unprecedented, but we felt that this would be the most appropriate way for us personally to end our high school careers.
When we realized we would be speaking at graduation, we found ourselves presented with a unique opportunity to convey what we feel has been the most beneficial part of our high school experience. Over the past few years, we've come to be recognized as a unit. People who don't know us often confuse us for twins or sisters, and even those of you who do know us sometimes have had difficulty telling us apart. They usually assume that we're the same person, headed in the same direction, and with the same goals and strengths.
For a while, it was even easy for us to believe this, especially before we gave serious thought to our future plans. Earlier this school year, however, as we were talking to the ever-patient Mrs. Stout about high school and college, she stopped us short with a simple, "Wow, you two are so different." This matter-of-fact statement took us both by surprise, but on further reflection, we realized how true it really was. For one, I will take as few English classes as possible in the next stage of my education.
And my calculator will likely sit on a shelf collecting dust for most of college.
Our educational goals and preferences are almost polar opposites, yet we've formed an inseparable and invaluable team. To elaborate on our academic differences, allow me to tell you all about the writing of this speech. We had a lot of fun writing it, but it wasn't exactly easy. What I say in 5 words, Britt says in 10, and what I say in words this big, Britt says in words this big. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that I'm going to school for engineering and Britt's going to school for anthropology and possibly literature. But that's beside the point. The true point is that we have completely different styles in terms of school, but our differences complement each other. We work together. I help Britt in math and she helps me in English. We don't stand here as an indistinguishable entity. Instead, we stand before you as a supportive team of individuals.
This teamwork has been one of the most important lessons that we've learned here at Erskine. When someone succeeds, the focus is often placed on that one person and their accomplishment. However, success isn't solely determined by individual efforts. In the past few weeks, have you ever stopped to think about who helped you get where you are tonight? Author Alex Haley once said, "Anytime you see a turtle atop a fence post, you know he had some help." Each one of us has had someone, a friend, family member, teacher, or coach, who has helped us attain the great height of the fence post we currently find ourselves looking out from.
Personally, I've had many mentors and people that I've looked up to throughout my years here at Erskine. It's impossible to name everyone who has helped me, but I do want to shout out to a few. Mrs. McCool, who introduced me to the world of mathematics and showed me how fun and interesting it truly is. Mrs. Holmes, who gave me the inspiration to pursue engineering. Mr. Choate, who filled out my many, many, many recommendations. And my cross-country coach, Diana, who taught me perseverance and determination. My parents, family, and friends who supported me with smiles and encouragement. In general, it is pretty safe to say that each one of us has encountered some form of difficulty. Whether it was a tough class, family problems, health issues, or something else, those experiences have, in the end, have all taught us important life lessons. Tonight, as we prepare to move on, I encourage you to remember the people who have been there to help you through those tough times and let them know how much they truly mean to you.
And I know that I wouldn't be standing here before you without the help of everyone in this room. From the wonderful Miss Lagasse, who fought for me and gave me the opportunities that have shaped who I am. My parents, friends, and family who stood by me, supported me. And to those of you who even so much as smiled at me in the hallway, who unknowingly brightened my day, giving me the strength to keep going, to finally hold my head up as I walked. I know you've heard it time and time again, but you truly never know the impact that you will have on those around you. As you step out into the much wider world before us, I implore you to remember that we are all connected. In the grand scheme of things, it's easy to feel small, insignificant, and lost. Your words don't matter, your actions are your own. But standing here, looking out, I see that this is not so. Your success is yours, just as much as these gowns. You've earned it, but you alone did not pay for it. Those few study sessions with a friend that helped you pass your algebra test. The kind person who returned your year's worth of chem notes so you could study for your last final. In small ways, even they have played a part in getting you to where you are today. Always remember to stop and think. Your actions have consequences. Each small act can be the catalyst for a much larger one. It's up to you to decide whether your influence, no matter how inconsequential you believe it to be, shall be a positive or negative one. Standing up here beside me is someone who has become my best friend. We could have been rivals, competing for grades, class rank, academic awards and recognition, but instead, we chose to help each other, to share our strengths, support our weaknesses, keep each other sane. It started out simply talking about chemistry a few times a week at lunch, helping each other with the occasional question, something seemingly trivial, but look what it has become. And in choosing to make that positive connection, instead of turning from one another, I've made the best friend I've ever had, someone I can't imagine life without.
We've helped each other through many tough times, including earlier this year when most of us filled out those devilish documents otherwise known as applications. College, job, scholarship, no matter what type of application it is, they all have something in common. They each ask us to summarize ourselves and our accomplishments up in neat and tidy lists. If any of you were like me, after you filled out the application, you sat back, looked at the highlights of your life, and thought, that's it? It was a very discouraging process. The application itself can be daunting, and the finished product can be disappointing. I remember not being able to fill out whole sections of applications because the questions didn't apply to what I had personally done. The reasoning part of our brain says, well, it is what it is, but the other part of us reminds us that the application is what stands between us and our goal, and therefore needs to be as perfect as possible. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Colleges and employers choose possible students or employees based on those applications. Having just been through senior year, I have seen how this affects people. We are so concerned with looking good on paper, and for some this causes unfriendly competition. I remember hearing about other people dropping classes to pick up AP classes or comparing test grades in order to beat out their peers academically. For others, including myself, high academic standards cause us to stay up late at night, finishing homework and other projects. I may have expected myself to do well in school, but it was never a competition with other students. Before we were aware of our class rank, Britt and I helped each other through many assignments. Even when class rank came out and we found out where each one of us was in terms of academics, that system didn't change. Britt never, ever hesitated to help me when I needed help with an assignment. She is more than her accomplishments. She is my best friend, and I know that I can count on her for the rest of my life. However, school makes it easy to lose sight of who we really are. If we stop and think about it, there is a reason that we feel disappointed, thinking that there was more to us after we fill out those applications. It's because there is more. We are more than just pieces of paper. Each one of us is a unique individual. Our accomplishments complement who we are, but they do not completely define who we are. I'm not saying that achievement is a bad thing. Achievement is a really good thing. I would be very surprised if some of you here tonight were not proud of surviving high school or not looking forward to the next step. What I am saying is that we are so much more than those achievements. We each have personalities, values, likes, and dislikes, and those components are what truly define each one of us as people. If each one of us could step away from those accomplishments, we should still see that same foundation, that same basis of who we are. And it's important to stay true to that, and I hope that each one of you can be yourselves in all parts of your lives.
As you leave this auditorium and step out into the night, you're leaving behind not only these rows and rows of blue seats, not only Erskine itself, but also the old you. You have the opportunity to make a fresh start, to be whoever you want to be, to make different choices. No longer must you try so hard to fit yourself into the small categories we inadvertently make as children. You're free to be the you that you want to be, perhaps the you you've always been, and just never let shine through. Because this is only the beginning. Now, looking out from the precipice of our great achievement, we realize that before us lie many more of those fence posts, and we must take a leap of faith towards the next. So in stepping into the next stage of our lives, beginning at the daunting bottom of that next post, we are faced with the possibility to be whoever we choose, our true selves, free for the briefest moment of labels and categories and those dreaded applications that we become so apt at filling out. But we must also decide, what will we keep? What lessons will we take from these Erskine halls? Will we remain dreamers? Above anything else, class of 2011, I hope this last you keep. For as the poet E.E. Cummings once wrote, "Dive for dreams, or a slogan may topple you. Trees are the roots, and wind is wind. Trust your heart if the seas catch fire, and live by love, though the stars walk backwards. Honor the past, but welcome the future, and dance your death away at the wedding. Never mind a world with its villains and heroes, for good likes tomorrow and the earth. In spite of everything which breathes and moves, since doom with white longest hands, kneading each crease, will smooth entirely our minds. Dare to dream audaciously, for if you don't, you may fall for anything. Remember your roots here, but don't be afraid to be the wind, to be yourself. Trust in yourself, in your heart, even if your situation seems impossible to handle and life has become confusing. Knowing that your past has made you who you are right now, but that your future still lies before you as a blank canvas. Life is short, so cruelly short. So take time to truly live it. The world is teeming with pain and sorrow, and sometimes it seems bleak. It seems bleak, but there's also joy and love and happiness. The two strains are inextricable. So have courage, for as long as you keep an open heart and an open mind, the good will always come again. We are all connected, all of us, along this same water wheel of life, turning towards similar spots on the horizon. We've been given the tools to set forth. Now it's time to make the most of the journey. Thank you.
Good evening. The past several commencements have featured a keynote address presented by an Erskine Academy alumnus who's distinguished themselves in their area of education, career, or life in general. This year, we proudly keep with that custom. Army National Guard Staff Sergeant Joel Blackwell is a 2002 graduate of Erskine Academy from Whitefield, where he currently resides. In the fall of 2002, as a young graduate, Sergeant Blackwell enlisted in the Maine National Guard and was mobilized for Operation Iraqi Freedom with Maine's 133 Engineer Battalion, a deployment that would last for nearly a year. Returning to the States and his hometown, he remained active in the Guard and enrolled in coursework at nearby colleges. In 2005, he married then Kelly Garish from Erskine's class of 2003, now Kelly Blackwell, who was his prom date. Yeah, I thought so too. Months later, still a young man at 22 years of age, he was diagnosed with cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma, which he has thankfully beaten and is now cancer-free. A personal epiphany occurring at this time of his soul-searching, Joel was inspired to tell his story, personal and professional, by becoming a military recruiter. He applied and was accepted to recruiting school and has been recognized as 2010's Recruiter of the Year for the state of Maine, a very notable accomplishment as there's only one per state. Joel has been telling his story to recruits and in classroom presentations across our region. He's often called upon to do the same for various teen awareness programs in the area. And in addition, he continues with higher education coursework with a goal of attaining a bachelor's degree in organizational management. He is no stranger to Erskine Academy, its faculty, or our seniors. And this evening, he is our speaker from the class of 2002. Please welcome Staff Sergeant Joel Blackwell.
Good evening. Thank you so much for that introduction, Mr. McCory. I'm truly honored to be here tonight to address you, the class of 2011. First and foremost, congratulations. You made it. Give yourselves a hand. So, the other day, I had the joy of being at Erskine, and I was in Mr. McCory's office for a good reason, to go over some notes for tonight, and Miss Legassi had popped in. She said, Joel, you know you have 30 minutes, right? You better use all of them. Well, Miss Legassi, this won't be the first time I didn't listen to you. She knows I'm kidding. But seriously, I realize I'm one of the only things standing between you and these diplomas tonight, so I'll be brief, I promise. When Mr. McCory asked me to speak at graduation this year, I was shocked. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't the valedictorian of my class or the captain of the math team. I'm not a politician, and I don't own a multi-million-dollar company. All of the credentials that you would expect a keynote speaker to have, I don't. But what I do have is life experience, and I'd like to share some of that with you tonight. As I was preparing the speech and what I would say to the class of 2011, I naturally began to reflect on my time at Erskine Academy. And I realized what Erskine had given me, more than anything, was a foundation. I truly believe that a strong foundation is the key to success and overcoming obstacles in life. There are three words that come to mind when I think about that foundation: courage, perseverance, and pride. Courage. My freshman year at Erskine, I decided to follow my older brother's footsteps and run as class president. But there was one thing holding me back. I knew that running for class president meant getting up in front of my class and giving a speech. It took a lot of courage for me to do that, but I did it. And I was elected freshman class president. 6 years later, I found myself in a C-130 with 50 fellow soldiers, scared to death as we made our final descent into northern Iraq. It was that same courage that got me through that year-long deployment and brought me home safely. Perseverance. When I was at Erskine, I was by no means a perfect student. Thank you. I donated a few of my Saturdays to the lovely classrooms of EA and spent some quality time in Mr. Soul's office. My junior year especially was a rough one for me. I failed U.S. history and realized that I was hanging on by a thread. I knew that if I wanted to graduate from Erskine, I would have to persevere and turn things around my senior year. Wasn't easy, but I did it. 4 years later, I was sitting in a doctor's office in disbelief about my cancer diagnosis. After completing 4 months of chemotherapy, I was weak, sick, and tired. All I wanted to do was give up. I remember the doctor telling me that if I didn't want the cancer to come back, I would have to continue with chemo. I persevered through 2 more months of chemotherapy, and I've been healthy ever since. Thank you. Lastly, pride. When I went to Erskine, the fans at the basketball game were known as the bleacher creatures. That hasn't changed? Good to hear. I remember the gym was always full, and we were all so proud of our team and our school. In my current job, I travel to many area high schools. But when I walk through those blue doors of Erskine Academy, I still feel a sense of pride about who I am and where I came from. So, class of 2011, in a few minutes, you'll walk across this stage and receive your diplomas. As you do, I ask you to reflect on your time at Erskine. Hopefully, it has given you what it gave me, a foundation that you can build on. No matter what your future plans may be, I hope that you find the courage to face your fears and that you persevere through the tough times that may lie ahead. Finally, I hope that you take pride in where you came from. You are the best of the best. You graduated from Erskine Academy. Thank you.
Before I present the gifts, I would just like to say that this is my best friend, Danielle Burns. The class of 2011 would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank a few people who have helped us in the last few weeks. We have a gift for each of you, as we call your name, please come up to the stage. I would also like to take the time to point out that there was a typo on the paper. Shh. First of all, our class marshal, Mr. Tyler Belanger. Next, the pianist for all of our events, Miss Bridget Convey. Lastly, we'd like to thank our co-graduation coordinators, Ms. Sue Legassi and Ms. Betsy Benner, who have also served as our project graduation coordinator this year. At this time, we would like the senior advisors to please line up by the stairs. The class of 2011 would also like to recognize and thank all of our senior advisors for their guidance, enthusiasm, and support over the last 4 years. We have a gift for each and every one of you, so as I call your name, please come up to the stage and accept your gift. Mr. Bob Bennett. Mr. Tim Bonson. Miss Susan Burke. Mr. Mike Choate. Miss Abby Everleth. Mrs. Julie Jackson. Mr. Jim Johnson. Mr. John Jorgensen. Mrs. Mary McFarland. Mr. Ryan Norrid. Mrs. Mary Oakes. Mrs. Kelly Potter. Mrs. Marcia Tyrol. And Mr. Ben Willoughby. Once again, thanks to all of our advisors for everything you've done. And now to present a class gift, our Vice President, my best friend, Danielle Burns.
Where is it? Okay. All right. Each year, the graduating class leaves a gift to the school in hopes of leaving the school a little bit better. It is in this spirit that we present our gift in appreciation of everything Erskine Academy has given us over the past 4 years. As our gift, the class of 2011 will make a contribution towards a bronze eagle statue, which will be placed at the entrance of the main building. In addition, during a special ceremony held yesterday morning, the class also planted a tree on the front lawn at the school in memory of our lost classmate, Richard Shaw Jackson. Mr. McCoy.
Thank you, Danielle. The Erskine Academy class of 2011 has done much to enrich our school and leave its mark permanently on our hearts and our minds. This demonstration of your generosity, a substantial contribution to a bronze eagle statue, not only our mascot, but an icon of our school, will be a prominent and permanent adornment to our campus. That you would make an additional gift in the form of a flowering tree in memory of your classmate Shaw Jackson makes your giving that more special. On behalf of the faculty, administrators, trustees, alumni, our underclassmen, and our students to come, we accept your gift with deep appreciation. Your entire faculty and all members of the Board of Trustees are here this evening with your family and friends to celebrate this accomplishment. offer congratulations, and to wish you adventure, success, and happiness. They join me now in accepting your gift. Faculty and staff, would you please stand now to be greeted by the class of 2011.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the conferring of the diploma this evening presented by Headmaster Michael McQuarrie. And in his final official duty after a 20-year tenure on the Erskine Academy Board of Trustees, the last 8 of which as president of the board, Erskine Academy class of 1961, Mr. Barry Thomas. And now, the class of 2011. Planning to attend college is Michaela Francine Kutu. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Business Administration program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Christina Ann Rachel Foote. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Creative Writing program and receiving the Harold S. and Sarah Turner Scholarship is Molly Elizabeth King. Attending Capillo Institute in the Cosmetology program and receiving the Capillo Institute Scholarship and the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Chum Marie Lyford. Attending Thomas College with an undeclared major and receiving the Thomas College Early Action Scholarship and the Thomas College Honor Scholarship is Cassidy Irene Perret. Attending Central Maine Community College in the Psychology program and receiving the CATC Graphic Design and Printing Scholarship is Victoria Ann Knowles. Attending Southern Maine Community College in the nursing program is Stephanie Barbara Moran. Planning to attend college is Tony Lee Curtis. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the massage therapy program is Ashley Lee Fletcher. Attending Thomas College in the elementary education program and receiving the Thomas College Dean Scholarship and the Thomas College Early Action Scholarship is Ashley Virgie Mae Haskell. Attending Husson University in the nursing program is Sadie Ann Nyman. Attending Elmira College in the nursing program and receiving the Elmira College Founder Honor Scholarship is Sarah Marie Spicer. Entering the workforce is Mary Catherine Elizabeth Guldrup. Attending Southern Maine Community College in the nursing program is Shauna Renee James. Attending Central Maine Community College in the computer technology program is Timothy Douglas DuPont. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Civil Engineering Technology program is Matthew Richard Atwood. Attending the University of Maine in the New Media program is Nathan Allen Cromwell. Attending the United States Military Academy at West Point in the chemistry program and receiving the Weeks Mills Baptist Church Scholarship is Chase Edward Drummond. Planning to attend college is Nicholas Anthony Murray. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts program is Cody James Sleeper. Attending the University of Maine in the business program and receiving the John M. Boynton Baseball Scholarship and the Augusta Babe Ruth Walter Golden Scholarship is Matthew Lawrence White. Attending Southern Maine Community College in the Heating and Air Conditioning program and receiving the Calumet Educational and Literary Foundation Tony Violet Scholarship is Christopher James Hamilton. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the Liberal Arts program is Brent Murray Burns. Attending the Universal Technical Institute in the Automotive Technician program is Zachary Carlton Haskell. Attending the University of New England with an undeclared major and receiving the University of New England Nor'easter Scholarship and the University of New England Scholarship is Coriana Jade Thompson. Attending Pikeville College with an undeclared major is Alyssa J. Bro. Planning to attend college is Selena Quintessa Morrison. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Secondary Education Mathematics program and receiving the Education of Maine program, the Erskine Academy Employee Scholarship, and accepting the FAME Education of Maine Forgivable Loan Program is Allison Jean Reynolds. Attending Gordon College, majoring in the field of special education and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship and the Erskine Academy Employee Scholarship is Sarah Elizabeth Fletcher. Attending Beale College in the Substance Abuse Human Services program is Terry Jean Ferris. Attending the University of Southern Maine in the nursing program is Stephanie Lauren Gerard. Attending the New England Institute of Technology in the Architectural Building and Engineering program and receiving the New England Institute of Technology Architectural Design Contest Scholarship is Kimberly Susan Hodnett. Attending Eastern Maine Community College with an undeclared major is Lindsay Aaron Hudson. Attending Emmanuel College in the pre-med program is Katrina Rose Kierstead. Attending the University of Washington at Seattle in the International Business program is May Shear. Attending Rochester Institute of Technology in the Electrical Engineering program and receiving the Betty Glidden Scholarship, the Gertrude Jordan Memorial Scholarship, the Kiwanis Club Augusta Scholarship, the RIT Presidential Scholarship, and the Takanex Trek to Success Scholarship is Mallory Megan Rausch. Entering the workforce is Allison Louise Smith. Attending the University of Southern Maine in the athletic training program is Natasha Marie Sprague. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Business Management program is Harlan George Ogilvie, Jr. Planning to attend college is Corey Joshua Michael Sprague. Enlisted in the National Guard in the Military Police program is Brighton Lee York. Entering the workforce is Timothy Charles Decker. Entering the workforce is Derek Thomas Bouchard. Attending the University of Maine in the Mechanical Engineering program with a minor in the Robotics program and receiving the Class of 2000 Scholarship, the Doris L. Young Scholarship, the Francis M. Averill Scholarship, the Joseph B. Isaiah Memorial Scholarship, the Manufacturer Associations of Maine Scholarship, and the National Honor Society Kara Rough Garden Scholarship is Cameron Francis Campbell. Attending Central Maine Community College in the Computer Technology program is Brandon Ladd Gagney. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Political Science program and receiving the Tilton Insurance Company Scholarship is Robert John Rebillard. Enlisted with the United States Marine Corps Reserves and attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Wildlife Ecology program is Aaron Patrick Taylor. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the electrical engineering program is Cody Allen Coots. Attending Maine Maritime Academy in the International Business Logistics Program and receiving the AFS American Field Service Scholarship and the Class of 2000 Scholarship is Haley Ann Hunt Griffin. Attending the University of Maine at Presque Isle in the business program and receiving the John F. Hill Blue Scholarship is Riley Ann Saunders. Attending Thomas College in the criminal justice program and receiving the Patricia A. Bailey Scholarship is Kelsey Colby Joslin. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the nursing program is Barbara Jo Outen. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the art program and receiving the Gerald B. Stimson Memorial Scholarship is Amber Grace Bridges. Attending Colby Sawyer College in the biology program and receiving the Bernard Sean Winkley Memorial Scholarship, the Doris L. Young Scholarship, the Colby Sawyers College Founder Scholarship, the Wesson Honors Student Achievement Scholarship, and the Colby Sawyers Early Action Scholarship is Kayla Ruth Bronson. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts program is Caitlin Sue Buckmore. Attending the University of Maine in the biology program is Sierra Elizabeth Curry. Attending the University of Southern Maine in the psychology program is Jessica Lynn Green. Attending Husson University in the physical therapy program and receiving the Erline True Scholarship and the Maine State Credit Union Scholarship is Gabrielle Avis Farwell. Attending Husson University in the nursing program and receiving the Husson Eagle Award and the Richard L. Potter Education Scholarship is Alasia Lee Hawksley. Attending Thomas College in the business program and receiving the Thomas College Dean Scholarship, the Thomas College Early Action Scholarship, and the Howard Cunningham Scholarship is Emily Vanessa Howard. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Associate of Arts program and receiving the Maine Veteran Home Scholarship is Tori Alexandra Kelly. Attending Southern Maine Community College in the nursing program and receiving the Maine General Medical Center Augusta Auxiliary Scholarship and the Pauline M. H. Grimshaw Memorial Scholarship is Belinda K. Kirkpatrick. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Bridge program is Jeffrey Richard Dyer II. Entering the workforce, Andrew Richard Holmes. Planning to attend college is Tyler Adam Hughes. Attending Southern Maine Community College in the Paramedicine Criminal Justice Program and receiving the Erskine Academy Memorial Scholarship is Benjamin David Johnson. Enlisted with the Army National Guard and the Military Police Program is Cody Allen Nelson. Attending Unity College in the Ecology Program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship, the Sheepscot Lake Fish and Game Scholarship, and the Unity College Presidential Scholarship is Travis Leon Petrie. Attending Thomas College in the Computer Science Program is Dakota Alexander Wilson. Attending the Lincoln Culinary Institute in the Italian Cuisine Program and receiving the Lincoln Culinary Institute Senior Scholarship is Dakota John Blaschke. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Diesel Trucks and Heavy Equipment Program is Brandon Andrew DeRocha. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Civil Engineering Program is Mason Joseph Fosha. Planning to attend college is Amanda Joy Lombard. Attending Clarkson University in the Engineering Program and receiving the Clarkson Scholarship and the James V. Nelson Scholarship is Andrea Collins Lees. Planning to attend college is Sierra Elaine Meeder. Attending the University of Maine in the nursing program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship and the Senator George J. Mitchell Scholarship is Jennifer Ray Prescott. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the dental hygiene program is Brianna May Reynolds. Attending the University of Rochester in the Anthropology and Psychology program and receiving the Gertrude Jordan Memorial Scholarship, the James V. Nelson Scholarship, the Jamie Lynn Nickerson Memorial Scholarship, the Maine Principals Award, and the Rush Rees Scholarship is Brittany Ray Sherman. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the Art and Business programs and receiving the University of Maine Gilmore Scholarship, the University of Maine Merit Scholarship, and the University of Maine Grant Scholarship is Kayla Marie Albert. Attending Husson University in the Physical Therapy program and receiving the Barry L. King Scholarship is Danielle Jean Burns. Attending the Capillo Institute in the Cosmetology program and receiving the Capillo Institute Scholarship is Katie Jean Dale. Attending Husson University in the nursing program is Sarah Marie Furlan. Planning to attend college is Taylor Anita Gilly. Attending Gordon College with an undeclared major and receiving the A.J. Gordon Scholarship, the Doris L. Young Scholarship, and the AFS American Field Service Scholarship is Jessica Lee Howard. Planning to attend college is Danielle Hannah LaBelle. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta with an undeclared major is Elspeth Annette Markle. Attending Husson University in the biology program is Jake Cody Gagney. Joining the workforce is Joshua Vernon Miller. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps is Brandon Michael Sullivan. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts program is Charles Martin Abbott. Returning to his country of Paraguay with intentions of returning to Maine to attend college is Mauricio Jose Miranda Benitez. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts program is Taylor Joseph Benoit. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the Computer Information Systems program is Zachary Andis Busmanis. Planning to attend college is Aaron Joseph Hayward. Attending Norwich University in the Business Management program is Kevin James Graham. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps is Brandon James Cartledge. Attending the University of Maine in the Music Education program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship and the Erskine Academy Employees Scholarship is Kristen Page Alberts. Planning to attend college is Dominique Francis McCrae. Planning to attend college is Christy Lynn Quimby. Attending St. Anselm's College in the nursing program and receiving the Knights Templar of Maine Scholarship, the Dolan Scholarship, the Take Charge Scholarship from New Dimensions Credit Union, and the Mary Grace Bean Memorial Scholarship is Michaela Marie Petroni. Attending the University of Maine in the psychology program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Morgan Beth Prescott. Planning to attend college is Erin Elizabeth Farrington. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the nursing program and receiving the John M. Albison Scholarship and the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Laramie Dawn Shorey. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Liberal Arts program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Sandra Marie Bizier. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Early Childhood Education program and receiving the CATC Early Childhood Occupation Scholarship is Kayla Laura Davis. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta with an undeclared major is Megan Lee Emery. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the Dental Hygiene program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Stacy Ann Gunning. Attending the New England Institute of Art in the Interior Design program is Samantha K. Harvey. Attending Thomas College in the Elementary Education program and receiving the Erskine Academy Employee Scholarship, the Thomas College Dean Scholarship, and the Thomas College Early Action Scholarship is Caitlin Ann Honey. Attending Western New England University in a psychology program and receiving the Western New England University Dean Scholarship Award and the Western New England University Trustees Scholarship is Taryn Michelle Love. Attending Manhattanville College in the Forensic Anthropology program and receiving the Mildred Joseph Scholarship and the Manhattanville College President's Award is Matthew Charles McGinley. Attending Central Maine Community College in the Auto Technologies program and receiving the Maine State Credit Union Scholarship and the Annie Lyon Dodge Eva Lyon Scholarship is Zachariah Dale Peasley. Attending the University of Maine at Presque Isle in the Athletic Training Program is Caleb Elijah Bragg Grady. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps is Addison Ivan Cox. Planning to attend college is Cole Carlton Evans. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts program is Brady Lee Foster. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Lineman program is Taylor Holland. Attending the University of Maine in the Mechanical Engineering program and receiving the Tilton Insurance Company Scholarship is Jared Benjamin Lenfest. Attending the University of Maine in the Biological Engineering program is Alexander William Collins. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Culinary Arts program is Chase Ross McKeel. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the elementary education program and receiving the National Honor Society Amanda Edwards Memorial Scholarship is Sarah Ida Manley. Attending Dean College in the dance program and receiving the Dean College Performing Arts Scholarship, the Francis Dow Newton Memorial Scholarship, and the National Honor Society Scholarship is Megan Hart McQuarrie. Attending Thomas College in the psychology program and receiving the Thomas College Dean Scholarship is Haley Kiara Parody. Attending the University of New England in the pre-pharmacy program and receiving the University of New England Scholarship is Cora Lee Parmelo. Attending Unity College in the wildlife biology program is Nicole Lee Reynolds. Attending Oral Roberts University in the Ministry and Leadership program and receiving the Inez K. Glidden Memorial Scholarship, the Melmac Richard W. Tyler Principal Scholarship, and the Trustees Merit Scholarship of Oral Roberts University is Amy Abigail Dibden Schwab. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the business program is Jessica Ray Souther. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the psychology program is Savannah Lynn Babb. Attending Kaplan University in the paralegal program is Kayla Lynn Marie Brand. Planning to attend college is Kelsey Marie Colby. Planning to attend college in the early childhood education program is Sarah Elizabeth Jean Emmons. Attending St. Joseph's College in the nursing program and receiving the Herms Stover Scholarship and the Lily of the Valley Chapter and Eastern Star Weeks Mills Scholarship is Emily Rose Jordan. Attending University of New England in the Biology Pre-Med program and receiving the American Legion Auxiliary Unit number 179 Scholarship and the University of New England Scholarship is Isabel Kennedy. Attending the University of New England in the Pre-Med program and receiving the University of New England Scholarship is Olivia Elizabeth Miner. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the engineering program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship is Gregory Alexander O'Connor. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the liberal arts program is Benjamin Russell Peasley. Planning to attend college is Thomas Michael Schultz. Entering the workforce is Cody Allen Skidgel. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps is Chester Dean Barnes, Jr. Enlisted in the United States Army is Patrick Anthony Dow. Attending the Universal Technical Institute in the Automotive Technician program is Neil Edward Hurley. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Culinary Arts program is Harlan Scott Newman. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Education Science program and receiving the Erskine Academy Employee Scholarship, the Kennebec Retired Education Association Scholarship, and accepting the FAME Education of Maine Forgivable Loan Program is Matthew Gregory Potter. Attending Husson University in the Physical Therapy program and receiving the Maine General Medical Center Augusta Auxiliary Scholarship, the Husson Eagle Leadership Scholarship, the Maine State Credit Union Scholarship, and the Tilton Insurance Company Scholarship is Brian Robert Potter. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Early Childhood Education program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship and the Erskine Academy Employee Scholarship is Tabitha Louise Pleward. Attending Champlain College in the Business program is Jennifer Marie Williams. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Business program is Carly Marie Wilson. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Business Management program is Samantha Mary Belanger. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the nursing program and receiving the Herm Stover Scholarship and the L. Francis Booth Scholarship is Jenna Lynn Ibbotson. Attending Franklin Pierce University in the Physical Therapy program and receiving the Provost Scholarship is Alicia Lynn Overlock. Planning to attend college is Denise Ellen Sterling. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Early Childhood Education program is Melody Arlene Toby. Attending Norwich University in the Sports Medicine program and receiving the Ross and Beatrice Hannon Scholarship is Rachel Turcott. Attending Husson University in the nursing program and receiving the Maine Veteran Home Scholarship is Nicole Ann Webb. Attending Ithaca College in the biology program and receiving the Shirley Hockett Scholarship and the Ithaca Presidential Scholarship is Samantha Lee Patterson. Attending Clark University in the psychology program and receiving the Oak Grove School Delia C. Hussey Scholarship and the Clark University Achievement Scholarship is Amanda Elizabeth Brackett. Planning to attend college is Jennifer Ellen Parody. Attending Davidson College in the biology program and receiving the Doris L. Young Scholarship, the Erskine Academy Memorial Scholarship, and the Oak Grove School Howard Bernard Mathematics Scholarship is Caitlin Francis O'Connor. Attending Boston College in the nursing program and receiving the Oak Grove School Eleanor Woodman Scholarship is Margaret Elena Price. Attending the University of Maine at Farmington in the Community Health Program and receiving the Augusta Lodge of Elks number 964 Scholarship is Casey Elizabeth Alexander. Attending the University of Maine in the Music Education Program is Olivia Jordan Trask. Attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst in the Mathematics Program is Kelsey Dunbar Thompson. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Diesel Trucks and Heavy Equipment Program and receiving the CATC Machine Tool Technology Scholarship and the Whitefield Grange number 528 Scholarship is Christopher John Weeks. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the Music Program is Mark Adrian Boyce. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta is Hayden Ross Fowle. Attending Southern Maine Community College in the Culinary Arts Program is Sean Christopher Gary. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Welding Program and receiving the Maine State Employees Association Scholarship is Nicholas Scott Plaisted. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts Program is Adam Thomas Poulin. Attending Eastern Maine Community College in the Electrical Engineering Program is Stephen Samuel Shaw II. Attending the University of Maine at Augusta in the Music Education Program is Dylan Aaron Christian Brand. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Liberal Arts Program and receiving the Kermit E. Jordan Scholarship is Logan Scott Martin. Attending Kennebec Valley Community College in the Machine Tool Program is Logan Scott Cummins. Attending Massachusetts College of Pharmacy in the Doctor of Pharmacy program and receiving the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Science College Merit Scholarship and the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Scholarship is Daniel Arthur Mather. Graduates, at this time, as your public act signifying the end of your high school experience and the start of a new chapter in your life, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is a high privilege, honor, and source of our pride to present to you Erskine Academy's graduated class of 2011. Graduates, could you take your seats, please, and can I have your attention? Thank you. As it has become a most special tradition, one that you've asked to preserve, it is a time to present your corsage to a family member or a special friend or a significant person with whom you now wish to share your appreciation for their having delivered you to this moment. But before we do, because we, the Erskine Academy faculty and administration, acknowledge, appreciate, and applaud the love and support your parents have given to you throughout your life, at this time we ask the parents of the Erskine Academy class of 2011 to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I will ask for our women graduates to present your corsage to a family member or a significant person who helps you achieve this special moment. And now it's time that our graduating men please do the same with their boutonnieres. Would the graduates please start to make their return to their places? Right? There's another one up here. There's another one. Again, would the graduates please return to their places? All graduates should have now returned to their places. We respectfully request that our guests please remain standing at your seats until all of our graduates have exited the auditorium. Congratulations.